opera opens, conjures up the kind of heat and noise and energy and buzz of New York. We have this very typical Broadway short overture with a lot of energy, and you can picture subway trains and cars and people and heat. And then it immediately moves into a slower, bluesier number where the characters that we meet on the street talk about how hot it is. Ain't it awful, the heat?
The story of Street Scene tells about the life on a street in the Lower East Side of New York in the first part of the 20th century, during a heat wave in the middle of the summer. So this place becomes a great pressure cooker. And we see all the tensions between the different families, all with different cultural and racial backgrounds, living next door to each other.
If you treat somebody like an animal, he will act like an animal.
He's in again. Yeah.
How about minding your own business?
And it's a wonderful, diverse score. There are elements a big element of jazz and blues in the score, but also of verismo opera. And there are moments when the score sounds a little bit like a Hollywood soundtrack with spoken text over the top of underscored music.
The story tells of the love which grows between the boy in the Kaplan household, the girl in the Morant household. That story is set against a story involving the mother, Anna Morant, who has possibly begun an affair with the milk collector, or maybe has just reached out to the milk collector as somebody to talk to open her heart, is discovered by Frank Morant, and he shoots them both. The tragedy at the end of the piece is that it's quickly forgotten. Life moves on. Tomorrow will actually be the same as yesterday. What's brilliant about Elmer Rice's play is that he's not only interested in the central characters, the Morants, the Kaplans, but also the stories of all the other families living in the tenement block. The experience is a bit like watching a CCTV camera of the street, and of course you get to know some characters very well and other characters you just see pass once. It's a show which is very technically demanding of its performers. They have to sing, they have to act, they have to dance. Of course, there are many moments of dance during the course of the piece, but the biggest, without question, is the big dance number for May and Dick. They arrive home at 2 o'clock in the morning. This is the celebration of youth, the celebration of a freedom, which I think lies in stark contrast to the feeling of being trapped on this street in Lower East Side. Street Scene is simply the life of a street in all its richness. It's full of moments which should make you laugh. It's full of moments which should make you cry. It's that breadth of experience which makes it such a powerful piece.